Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just another little filler for you. So, this is me setting up the next video. Basically all I'm doing is this is going to be conjoined at the beginning of the next video. I'm following Ulfric Stormcloak to the Greybeards, well, the throat of the world clear over there, so that we can have a council meeting. And I decided I would just walk along and help defend him. I got a spell that summons Draugr, and that... Where'd he go? Oh wow, they move fast. Anyways, so I got a spell that summons Draugr, and they last for 86,400 seconds. That is a whole 24 hours. So, thank you guys. So I have just followed Ulfric Stormcloak all the way to the bottom of the tower to Ivric's dead, I believe it is, and then he disappeared from me. So I just fast traveled up here and walked through the doors and resumed where I left off. Hopefully this does not take too long. But, excuse me, we are going to begin this council.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry, I'll get to the... Don't worry, I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting.
Oh, that's all I want them to do, is just for the moment.
You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending.
Unending.
And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. All doing must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know
we have matching armor.
The situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Alright, let's go take our seat now. We will walk in here graciously. There's Esbern, where's Delphine? Here she comes. She had to take the long way. That tanker's going to get in my way.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, If we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ah, Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
Arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Well, I'm going to join the Stormcloaks later on, and a friend informed me that you can take over the cities during the war. So I intend to take everything back. I think Riften would be an okay place, but the Thieves Guild is down there, and I go there quite a bit. And if I'm a Stormcloak, that's going to be difficult. So I'm going to say Winterhold seems like a fair trade, because it's a big capital for a big capital, a base for a base, so we're going to trade Winterhold.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honrick, plus all the mead we can drink.
You asked my opinion, I gave it to you.
Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition.
I love how realistic they made this council.
Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I'm going to side with General Tullius. Ulfric should compensate for whatever that name is.
For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Let's hear it.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
He's already given up 2 for 1 location, so Ulfric doesn't need to give up any more territory.
As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kraldar as Jarl. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
There will be a
Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Why does he sound happy when he says that? So, what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in the scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready.
You'd better be able to deliver, Dragonborn.
Snow hunter, and next is winged. Yep. You know what?
Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
We ain't gonna kill Parthenax. No, I like Parthenax. About Parthenax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
I have nothing more to say to you. You... Well then, now that I got that off my chest, you little... Let's go into here. Magic. Shouts. Odavin. Call dragon. We are not going to kill Parthenax. I refuse to kill my loyal friend.
You'd better be able to deliver, Dragonborn. I sacrificed a lot here today. You'd better be able to deliver, Dragonborn. I sacrificed a lot.
It's a fine day with
Did you say
around.
something? Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Parthenax deserves to die. Parthenax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War, crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the dragon cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deeds. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
I feel sorry for poor Parthenax. Well, first things first. We are going there. We are going there. Let's see. So there's that. There's the main gate. There's that. Hey, there's my house. There's that ring. There's the market down there. There's the inn. There's that. There should be a tower right there. A statue right there. Huh. What do you know? We'll race them down the mountain. I mentioned a friend told me I needed to do another Skyrim video in my last video. He also mentioned a thing about dragon priest masks. So here in a little while, I am gonna go hunt down some dragon priests. Wow, it's hard to believe that we're actually getting closer. Like, seriously, we're almost there. We made it. Would you look at that? We just ran off the top of this mountain. That's impressive. That's really impressive. Alrighty, Dragon's Reach. Actually, I'm gonna stop in here, because I believe there's a thing or two I have to sell. Who is this?
If you're looking to purchase any mead, speak to the brewmaster, Malus.
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of a deal we can make.
Yeah, it was a shield. There we are. Nope, that's all I needed.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, say hi to Maven Blackbriar. Actually, you know what? If anybody knows how to sort out this thingy to like where I can have multiple sections, let me know, because I'd like to divide it up into like weapons, magic, and armor. Make things a whole lot easier for me. Why did I just do that? Yep, as soon as I'm done fighting, taking out the Dragon Menace, I'm gonna come here and enslave this city. As a Stormcloak. I definitely did side with the, Stormcloaks more, though, I have to agree. But heck, one piece of city for 2 pieces of land? Something sounds fishy. And he lost troops too, so that would be 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But I believe he went down 3 and up 1.
Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Valkyrie.
My family might have to move back to Whiterun then.
All hail the Dragonborn.
Running around in a Blades outfit. Dang it. I still can't get over Parthronax. He was the first dragon I ever really talked to. Well, kind of. I guess Dumnavir was the first dragon. But...
Dragonborn.
Okay, let's check out the quest. Fallen. Prepare trap for Odaving. Alrighty, let's call him. Oh, Daving! Sorry about that, guys. I had a friend call me. We're going to do a Rocket League video here in just a minute. Oh. Alrighty, let's call this dragon.
Let's get this over with.
Dang it, I was too slow. You saw his body fly right over there. Dragon Rend. Wait.
Orvuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zokfrini Grin Kogra Drunviki Dovakin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramindol stratagem. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Hinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Yep. That's right. Where is he hiding?
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
You were telling me where to find Alduin.
Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
Do you promise to serve me?
Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
Tell me what you know then.
Only this. You have the thumb of a dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
We seem to be at an impasse, then.
Indeed. Orin Britbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help. You have reconsidered my offer, Onikan Kron? You will release me, Roland, if in return I promise to take you to Skuldafn and stop helping Alduin?
Yes, I'll set you free if you promise to take me to Skuldafn.
Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you.
A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join
Do
the
not
Mage's College
test
in
my
Winterhold.
promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Farengar, very bad idea.
I can't believe that worked.
Was nu, Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Sweet, now I have a dragon on my side.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
I'm ready. Take me to Skuldafn.
Zukbrit Uth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubo Kotin Stinselok.
Dun dun dun.
This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to end the video here. As I had mentioned before, I'm going to go do a Rocket League video with my dear friend, and I will continue this next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed.